So for day 13, I want to do something special. For day 13, I want to do something special. As some of you know, my day job, I'm a magician. That's what I do for a living. So I'm up here in Abbotsford, British Columbia, in the cold wastes. I could either be filming in a Mountains of Madness video or this day's game, Dead of Winter. Long backstory short, basically, when I first got into games, I wanted to know as much as I could about the hobby. However, there's one genre that I kind of missed, and that is the semi-co-op game. The semi-co-op game is interesting because you are all on a team trying to compete or succeed at a goal, but you only really win if you win your goal. Dead of Winter and The Longest Night, because they're basically 1 and 1.5, are like this. For the longest time playing Dead of Winter, I felt like I won the game when we just completed the main goal. Oh, but no, that's not how it works. You have to complete your main goal as well as your personal goal, which is not always the most fun thing because it might be something where you have to hoard cards and it gets to a point in the game where you know it's impossible for you to win your goal, yet you still have to play the game out anyway. However, don't let that dissuade you because it's actually a very fun game. It ends up being really fun because of two mechanics. One is that semi-cooperative thing where you can backstab and lie and all that kind of stuff, which is great. The other, of course, is the crossroad mechanic. Now, had this not had the crossroad mechanic, it probably wouldn't be that great of a game. Golf cart's about to pass. See, told you. But this crossroad mechanic is pretty incredible. It's kind of like what Mansions of Madness does with the app, but with a deck of cards. Your game experience kind of changes on a turn-by-turn basis depending on what this crossroad card says. It may be this story where it says if this person's in play and this person's in play, do this. And this incredible thing happens where you get this moral dilemma choice and you have to make it. And sometimes it's like you can let these kids starve to death or you can bring them back to the colony. Well, if you bring them back to the colony, they take some of your food. Every round you have to have enough food to feed your survivors. It's actually a well thought out game. It's not the most action-packed game. There's a lot of searching, there's a lot of finding. There's sometimes you roll horribly several times in a row, but then you don't know if someone's purposely trying to roll horribly by rolling a bunch of times because their whole goal is to die or to kill as many people or to have as many people as they can die if they're the betrayer. That's the other thing, there's a betrayer mechanic. So you're thinking that someone on your team could betray you the entire time, but here's the best part, there's not always a betrayer in the game. So you might think there's a betrayer, but there's really not. So it constantly makes you guess which one of your friends is lying the entire game. It's a really good game. That's why it's day number 14, I think, of 25 games of Christmas. So make sure you subscribe, check out the channel, and I'll try not to freeze to death out here. It's terrifyingly cold out here. See you next time. So here's the tag at the end of the video. You're saying, Brian, I've already finished the review. No. This is the end of the video. This is the part where I tell you about my channel and Twitter. I'd love for you to follow us on Twitter at TheLatestRetro. See, I did that with my hands, assuming there's going to be a Twitter bar right here. The Latest Retro on Twitter. We'd love to hear your thoughts on Twitter and Instagram, YouTube, all that kind of stuff. I don't think I have an Instagram set up yet, but follow us on Twitter at The Latest Retro. Also, follow us on here. If you're just watching this video and you're not subscribed, please click subscribe. We'd love to have you on this channel watching and following the videos. We try to make these videos fun, try to make them funny. This one's going to be a little bit more straightforward, no silly intros or anything like that, but enjoy and follow and subscribe. 25 games of Christmas.